Hey, did you ever catch yourself in the mirror and think, who is that woman? Like your body's changed overnight and you missed the memo somehow? Well, same here. It's a shock, isn't it? Catching yourself in such a way. And also, if you've been feeling a little bit out of sync with yourself, like your energy's all over the place, your skin's different, your motivation's on a permanent lunch break, I promise you this, you're not broken, you're not failing, and you're definitely not alone.
In this video today, we're going to talk about what it really feels like to be in that space and how to start coming back home to ourselves. So I want you to grab a cup of tea and sit down with me for the next 10 to 15 minutes. And we're going to have a really great time together. We're also going to do an embodied practical practice together too. So here's the thing that most people don't talk about. The minute you hit your 40s, 50s and 60s, your body starts to do its own thing, right?
I used to be 9 stone, 9.5 stone for decades. It was my weight and I could eat what I wanted, do what I wanted, and it would just stay the same. And I've hit 45, I'm beyond that now, but when I hit 45, that changed. And I don't know if any mothers resonate with this, but it's a little bit like when your kids go through the different developmental stages or ages, and you haven't quite caught up with their changes. So you're still parenting them as if they were in the same state, but they've moved on and they've changed, and you haven't caught quite up with that change. And it takes a little bit of a moment to catch on. It feels like that. I've changed weight. I can't eat what I used to be able to eat and stay the same. I'm actually not a size 10 anymore. I'm actually a 12. Maybe I'm even a 14, but I'm in denial. So I'm pretending that I'm that, and I'm going around with a sore tummy because I don't, I haven't got new clothes, and I'm buttoning myself up, and then I'm having to get home and undo the button, or I'm out eating lunch and I'm undoing the button because I can't breathe. And it's really depressing, and it's not good for your psychology, and it's not good for your emotional state because you're just feeling like a fatty and nothing's fitting you. Yet you haven't gone out and bought a new wardrobe because you're in denial. Does that resonate? I also used to be a really good sleeper. I've never had sleeping issues before I hit this stage of my life. And it is a bit of a shock. And I'm not saying it's like that all the time, but I am getting nights now where I'm awake, where I have a slight anxiety belly. And that's not me. But I'm knowing full well that there's nothing I'm really anxious about. But there feels like there's a physical change going on.
Your moods, basically, your moods are like a roller coaster that forgot to ask your permission.
I do feel sorry for my partner because I'm definitely more irritable, especially leading up to my time of the month. Now I'm perimenopausal, I'm not menopausal, perimenopausal, and I can safely say that I'm much more irritable, much more snappy, and it definitely is a shift. I definitely wasn't like that before. So it's like a change. And then there's that kind of cycle of feeling bad and guilty and what's happening to me and why am I behaving like this? But you're not alone, because I know many of you out there feel the same way too.
And the consistency is really challenging. Forget about consistency, because one week you're smashing your workouts and your disciplines and drinking green smoothies, and the next minute you're under the blanket with snacks, wondering where all your motivation went. Does this sound familiar?
I think with the consistency thing is that I have learned over these last few years that there are going to be times of the month where I'm going to feel not motivated, not inspired, just not creative at all, and to actually schedule that into my diary. So I'm not going to be doing content creation on the week before my time of the month because I'm going to feel low. I'm not going to feel inspired. I'm not going to feel motivated. I just want to do nothing, eat more carbs. The list goes on. So it's starting to be more mindful about how I schedule myself. I want to put less in the diary at that time of the month. When my estrogen levels have dropped down, I'm going to be doing less.
You're not losing it. And I want you to hear this. You're just in transition, and transition is messy, but it's also as powerful as hell.
Transition period, we have to first of all recognize that transition period. So it might be when we're not totally 100% sure, we're in that kind of limbo stage, we're not feeling good, but becoming conscious of this time of our life and recognizing it, and then learning how to step into that moment of transition, to start to think about the shifts, start to think about the things that you can do to help yourself as we start to change as women and move into different eras and areas of our lives. It can be incredibly powerful and an opportunity for great change and deeper wisdom and stepping into our most beautiful, wise, gorgeous, natural selves. And we're here to support each other through that change. We're so lucky to be alive on this time on the planet, because even when I was a child, my mother's generation never had the opportunity to share in such a way. They used to just have to get on with things.
So what no one tells us is how emotional this can all be, right? It's not just about the body, it's about our identity too. Who even am I now I'm not in that go, go, go mode 24/7? What happens if I don't feel sexy or seen? And this can start to get into our psyche. We start to feel a little bit invisible, a little bit resentful, maybe a little sad even. And underneath all of that is the grief for the girl that we used to be, the energy that we used to have, the ease in which things used to take place. That's real stuff, and it deserves space.
I've definitely gone through periods and still go through periods of grief for the younger version of myself. I'm letting go of her. I'm not through it yet. I still am catching myself in the mirror and not recognizing myself. It happens so fast. I can't believe how many wrinkles I've got. I've been getting some hair loss, the weight gains in the stomach. It's just, yeah, I sometimes miss the old me, the one that was more smoother. But at the same time, I'm also learning to embrace this new, powerful, stronger, wiser version of myself. And I want to be here to inspire you guys to feel the same way too.
But here's the twist, and this isn't the end of anything. This actually is an invitation to the upgrade. Because what if your body isn't betraying you? What if, after all, she's just tired of being ignored? That this beautiful body of ours is just saying, hey, can we just try something a different way? This next chapter isn't about shrinking or fixing yourself. It's about getting stronger. It's about getting wiser and way more unapologetic. Strong is the new skinny. Natural and graceful is the new Botox. Rest is not weakness, it's required. So this is your moment to stop fighting your body and start partnering with her. And honestly, that's where the real glow up begins. Before you go diving headfirst into a 30-day detox or a new planner, let's do something really simple and get embodied in our bodies, just to nourish this body, to give it thanks.
Sometimes just getting really embodied and connected with this beautiful vehicle of us is enough to really shift and help us in this time of great transition. So I want to share with you a beautiful embodied practice that brings great gratitude to this amazing, incredible vehicle that is our body, that gives us the opportunity to explore this life, to have all the experiences that we get to experience. And if we have loving connection with this body, rather than berating it for not doing what we think it should be doing or not behaving the way that we want it, rather than showing up and being the best friend to our body, having great loving awareness and speaking to our body with great love, it will help us through this time of transition. So what I would like you to do is get a really comfortable seat, and let's just take these next few minutes to just really be embodied here together in this beautiful moment of now, in the eternal presence and grace of this loving moment. We're rooted at the source of all of our beings are the qualities of beauty, grace, love, joy, vitality, peace and harmony, that every single cell in our body, the 70 trillion cells that we have, want to collaborate together in community. for harmony and peace. At a cellular level, this is really profound. So at a cellular level, with this great opportunity for connecting to that sense of collaboration, working together in harmony, let us come and sit. Find a comfortable space. And let's take a deep breath in together. And a deep breath out. And I want us to take a moment to bring our awareness to the very crown of our heads. And just take our awareness down through the neck. And down our spine. The long bones of our legs and to our feet. And in this beautiful eternal presence of now, be fully present in this amazing vehicle of ours, in this amazing vehicle of yours, this sacred vessel that we get to be in for this short time in the grand scheme of things. And let us honour it, this beautiful body. We take our hands to our body, just place them somewhere that feels nurturing for you. And maybe just squeeze a part of your body. Feel your vessel, feel your skin. And let's take a moment to feel a sense of utter awe and gratitude for this miracle of our body. And through all the changing, shifting seasons of this life, we give thanks. And just repeating this mantra, I am here. I am here. Right now, right here, right now, in the eternal presence of all that is. And at the source of my being, in every cell of my being, there is beauty and peace and grace and vitality and joy and love and harmony. And I am so thankful for this. Thank you for being a beautiful friend to me. Thank you. Thank you for being a beautiful friend to me. I honour this vehicle that allows me to experience this incredible life. I honour this vehicle that allows me this opportunity to experience this incredible life. Thank you. Thank you to this body. Thank you. This skin is sacred. And my amazing belly carries so many stories. And for this I am grateful. Strong is the new skinny. And I embrace this time of my life with grace, with wisdom, and with ease. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. We softly open our eyes. Let these words land. You don't have to believe them right now, but you can just let them sit. So that's it. Nothing fancy. Just you in your body. And honestly, in my experience, that's more than enough. You don't have to do it all. You don't need a full reinvention. You just need to start showing up for you in small, consistent ways, with a new psychology, with a new perception. And that's exactly what we're going to get into next. So in my next video, I'm going to break down the real life habits that have helped me to feel strong and energized and actually good in my body again, without extreme routines, because they just don't work at this point, and without the pressures to bounce back to your old selves. It's not about being perfect. It's actually about feeling powerful, So if you're ready to build strength, reset your energy and reconnect with your fire, make sure you're subscribed and hit the little bell, and so you don't miss out when my next video drops. And hey, before you go, I want you to tell me in the comments what's one part of yourself that you're ready to reconnect with, and I'll be cheering you on in the comments below. So you've got this, you're powerful, and you're just getting started. And remember, I am love, I am light, I am all that is divine, and in this truth I live. And in this truth I live. Peace, peace, peace.